Part of me wants to replay KOTOR, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to
Mm-mm.
deal with that yet.
Mm-mm.
Excellent job. We could smell the smoking metal corpses from here.
I told him that's not really possible.
So who are the crooks who set themselves up on our property? Did you drive them off?
I took out the droids, but it won't be safe to live there.
What are you talking about?
Is it the Rakghouls? Monsters? I told you we should have waited until the planet was open to settlers.
Are you whispering me in game? I'm not
my
looking
God.
at that.
Let me speak.
The land is held by the
Okay.
alien who owns this land. Her claim is better than yours.
The alien resettlement was a valid executive order approved by the Republic. This is our land.
I'm gonna
There are
punch this guy in
alien
the
survivors
face.
who kept their claim? I'd have thought they would never come back here. I studied the history. It wasn't right.
It was justified. You can't make us leave because of that.
Fuck off.
It'll take more than 2 people to turn this place civilized.
I agree, Relis. This isn't our ancestors' estate. This is a frontier. We'll need to grow food, sew clothes, defend ourselves. Wouldn't it be better to ally with these aliens?
So close? Maybe we should just hear them out. See what they're looking for.
We won't turn them away. I know what it's like to want a home.
Hey, good job. Both on the droids and getting to the bottom of that mess. Terrorist politics. Huh. Who cares about this dump anyway? Brass called me when you left. Wanted to see if your work's as good as your rep.
You better believe it.
Is there something else you want me to do?
Well, I doubt he's asking you over for a cup of mudleaf tea. Captain Childress calls, it usually means something needs fixing. If you're interested, go look him up. His office is at HQ, other side of the base. Tell him you're the one who ran off the Brat Brigade.
Brat Brigade.
That?
Just gonna take the data crystal.
I actually took one of the things.
You see. 41. I'm very sorry.
Expedition. Okay. Now we go back to the taxi man. Garth sheds a single tear. Oh, jeez. I don't want to talk about Karth. Dustle, why are you evil? Remember he named his kid
Greetings.
Dustle?
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
So we're going to the...
I'm
I'm just going to
going
the
to
quest
place-
marker.
Yeah, I'm going to the purple one, the place that we were at before.
Hey, Rakghouls. Deep fried coffee is a thing. Howdy, mentally giant.
I feel like with a lot of these deep fried things, it comes down to the you wondered if you could, but you never stopped to think if you should.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't. Well, hey, look,
Captain
it's the
Childress.
lady.
What?
The lady. I need to talk to her.
Oh, I see.
As you can see by the data,
There is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Teresian Rakghoul plague. Even one individual Rakghoul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date.
That's great,
If
Lyle.
the vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any
Maybe.
civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
No, it's not.
If you're working on a vaccine, I'd like to help.
Working on is a generous term. The last breakthrough in Rakghoul plague research was 3 centuries ago. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a Rakghoul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment.
Yeah.
I've been trying to acquire this serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
What makes you think that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepinik Memorial Hospital. Sepinik was well preserved. If there's Rakghoul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Vicky to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
I do know this voice, though, and I can't place it.
I'll see what they want in trade for this serum.
That's extremely brave of you. The Death's Claw pirate gang robs anything that talks and shoots anything that doesn't. I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
Okay. Let's go talk to this person.
Hey there, Captain Childress. I want to thank you for taking the time to see me. You did nice work on that land claim mess. Like we flew this many troops to the armpit of the galaxy so some kids could play pioneer. It'll take way more than it's worth to make this planet livable. Only thing interesting about Terrace is that it's the worst failure the Republic's ever had.
Is it me, or is this man's face extremely well animated compared to others?
The destruction of Terrace was a terrible loss.
And we almost let it happen again on Coruscant. 300 years
I don't
after
know.
Terrace, we still
He still
don't know
really doesn't
squat
have
about
any
how to defend
emotion.
against a bombardment once ships are in low orbit.
How exactly can I help with this?
I sent commandos to defend a research team at the crash site of the Endar Spire, the last Republic warship shot down over this planet.
His lips
If
do
we're
look
lucky, that ship
more
recorded the whole bombardment. But my teams lost contact, which means there are
malleable?
desk jockeys in the wild with
That's
the
not
most
the right
valuable
word.
data on Terrace.
They look like they move more.
Yeah.
Like his lips move more instead of just his mouth opening and closing.
What's this ship? Why is it so valuable?
Wow, I
There
clicked
were
it.
Jedi aboard back in the day. Now, we hope it's got data on the attackers. The crash site's a ways out, fast as you can make it. I don't know if we've got survivors. Research team's your number 2 priority. Data's the most important thing. Take anything the Endar Spire recorded to Commander Vicky at the outpost.
Okay.
It could be the beard.
It might be. There's a lady over here with a quest. I think it's a lady. Yep, it's a lady.
Thank you for coming so fast. I told you the commander would send someone, Gartha.
Ha! You think they're from base?
That's-
Ever seen a regulation group of soldiers look like that?
Okay, maybe, but that doesn't mean
That's
they won't
Ashley.
help us. Please, sirs, have any of you ever faced a Rakghoul?
No, it's not. Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, it
yeah,
is. That's
it
Kimberly
is.
Brooks. Yeah.
You look pretty secure here.
Rakghouls dragged off most of our team. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
if anyone's still alive, but if they are, every second counts. We're a
It's
Republic
totally Kimberly
archaeological
Brooks.
salvage team. They call us the
What's up,
corpse
Ashley?
counters because we're cataloging the bodies from the bombardment.
We were in an old Zerka works pipe this morning when those monsters came out of nowhere. They killed our guards and half a dozen of our team.
They might not be dead. We ran, we didn't see. Could you please just check if anyone survived?
The Republic is risking your lives to gather up some ancient bones.
It's important work.
It's pointless work. People are dying out here, so the Republic can have a list they'll never look at.
These people deserve someone to acknowledge their deaths. Only, most of our team were lost this morning when Rakghouls cut us off. I was hoping that you might go see if anyone is still alive.
If there is any chance your friends live, they deserve every effort to save them.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would help us. We were in the Zerka Works pipeline. If you go soon, there may still be someone there.
No, there's no hope for our friends now. But maybe you can make those monsters pay for what they did.
Got you addicted to Tor. Did you just start? So I'm very sorry. Also, I have a utility point. Anyway,
It's up in
I
combat
do
efficiency.
have a utility point. Thank you.
I don't have it yet. Because I'm not level 41.
Oh.
This lady is a Sith pureblood. And she's a level 65 Jedi Guardian.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I feel as if this is a good thing.
Hmm?
Trying to figure out. Wait, no, I can go to these now. Whenever your movement is impaired. 10% damage. That's passive.
You can never get through the first part of KOTOR. You mean this place? It's terrible. Terror sucks.
$15 seconds. What's the duration of that? Or rather, the cooldown. A minute, so 45. That could be worth it. But
Carthonassi is a friend to us all. He's a national treasure.
God, I don't know what I should be going for here. Let me see. I feel like that could be good, but I don't really need to. Tanking hasn't really been a viable thing as of yet because everything just dies.
Yeah, we don't need a tank.
I feel like this is the best move for now. Have a good night, Art. You were hanging out. Ocelot is a good name for a baby turtle. I don't know about that.
I would call a baby turtle Pedro.
I had a turtle named Speedy.
Did you? Oh, I think you've told me about him.
Yes.
Did he die?
He literally escaped.
Oh.
Well, okay, so we had this turtle. This turtle came to us. I was walking out. I was going to elementary school one day, and it was at like 6 in the morning. And I was walking down the stairs leading up to my porch, leading down to the sidewalk, and in my stupor, I saw something nestled at the very bottom of the stairs leading down to the sidewalk. I almost stepped on it.
Hmm.
So I rub my eyes and I look down. I squint. And I say to my father, that's a turtle. Because I recognize the shell pattern. So we get it, we take it inside. And I think after like 10 minutes of getting it situated, I still go to school, and all day I'm thinking about this turtle. So we come home, I get to name it, and we keep it. My father somehow managed to teach it to get into this. He cut off one of the flaps of a cardboard box and made it into a bed for it. So it would sleep in there, and it would go there at night. But after a while, my brother started putting it outside in the backyard at night.
Mm.
And, I mean, it was gated off, but one day we went to go find it in the morning, and it was just gone.
Oh. I'm sure he's out there somewhere, living life.
Yes.
We must eliminate that brother.
Yes. We should. Hey, Lore.
Lore.
Oh god, oops. I accidentally backed out.
Wow. You don't want to talk?
Any name
Oh my
suggestions?
goodness.
I did it. That was
There we
weird.
go.
Amazing, isn't it?
It was.
To stand at the site of such history? The fall of Terrace has always cast a shadow over the Republic. So many millions of our people are descended from the refugees who fled its destruction, and we've carried its effects for far too long.
Do I know you? His
Are you
responses.
talking about something specific?
I'm sorry, I'm Dr. Synoda. I have made it my life's work to cure Kolu syndrome, a rare cancer that affects only the descendants of Teresian refugees. But I have reached the limits of what I can do without the original settlers' medical records. I came here to access the systems in Terrace's old general hospital, but I underestimated the dangers.
How can I verify the truth of this?
What could I possibly gain? Please, if you can help me, millions of people would be in your debt. Please go to the old hospital. I have the plans here. There are emergency generators that may still work. If you bring them up, we can download the old records. Bring them back, and you could save millions of people from a life of pain and early death.
Well. Alright.
Name the turtle Gaius.
Yes. I approve.
It's this Mass Effect. It's BioWare. But it is BioWare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure. I need it.
Need what? Archaeology?
Yes.
You can have it. My people need me.
Oh dear. delicious. What is... Fuck it.
It's conversation. You're
Won't let me-
invited.
Wouldn't let me hollow call. That's weird.
Oh.
This is for you, Gartha.
Oh, that might be
Saw
why.
you ahead of me there, before the pack cut us off. Just want to tell you, you're wrong. The dead do care what happens to them after they die. I'm one of them now. I hear those monsters sniffing for me in the dark, and I know I'll be with the dead before anyone comes for us. And I do care. But I'd rather lie here 1,000 years undiscovered than have some greedy son of a hut like you dig me up just to see what I've got that's worth stealing. I hope someone else finds this and makes you pay for your crimes, like I'm about to pay for mine.
Think he's alright?
Yeah, he's fine.
Don't know why you're watching this. Me either, EZJJ. But good to have you.
Kill chemical pipe. So we just have to wait for them to respawn? Ugh. Maybe if we kill these guys.
Yeah, that works. We did it.
I did it. Level
Leveled.
41. I'm so tired. Boom.
Wait, why is Saber throw there? God damn it.
Hmm?
There we go.
Where am I going? I don't know. I mean, I get to sleep in until 7 o'clock tomorrow.
That's sleeping in.
Yep.
Have a good night, Sam. We just kind of start calling you Shire from now on. Is that okay?
Who?
Sam Witwicky.
You're back, and I don't see anyone with you. Did you... Are they?
Dead? What did
Holy
you think?
crap.
The Rakghouls would buy them flowers and send them home?
This man.
He's very angry.
Actually, one of them left you a message, Gartha.
A message? Oh, that must be Elizu. They were very close. I'll call the base and tell them what happened.
I'm putting in for a transfer. No job is worth this.
I hear you've found a way to make it worth your while.
What did you find? Was Elizu alive? What did that lying coward say about me?
He said you've been stealing from the dead.
So dramatic. It's nothing big. The corpses are still filed. The data is preserved. It was just stuff. Jewelry mostly. No one was going to miss it. You're talking about people who died generations ago.
We'll see if you think prisoners have as few rights as the dead.
Very funny.
The commander's sending a team to retrieve the bodies. Thank you for doing what you could.
Ask your partner what's been happening to the valuables you find.
Oh, please. This is so humiliating. Yes, Elisu and I were stealing some trinkets for the black market. The blasted dead don't cry over it. Why should you?
How could you? You told me those boxes were going to the Republic Archive.
Yeah, so I lied. What, you going to turn me in for that too?
We'll work this out later. We've asked enough of your time. Although, if you have a moment...
You sound like there's something more on your mind.
I saw
Okay,
Sam.
This will sound crazy, but there's more Rakghouls at our grave sites than any of the Republic target zones.
Sorry, Shia.
Ah, they're just drawn to the noise and the smell of flesh.
We're not any noisier or fleshier than a platoon of soldiers. I think they're protecting their ancestors.
Ancestors?
See, Rakghouls descend from sentience. It's a disease, one we know little about. But if my theory is correct, it'll be our first insight into how they think. This could be a first step toward taking the planet back from them.
How do you mean to accomplish that?
The salvage team can't get to the main bombardment sites. There are so many Rakghouls there, you can see them by satellite, like a living carpet. If you could get samples from both the Rakghouls and the skeletons at one of the main sites, we could see if they're related.
Do you have details? What exactly are we talking about?
There probably isn't a way to get a Rackle to volunteer a genetic sample, so, I guess you'll be killing them. Then we'll compare their blood samples with genetic material
She's
from
fine with
corpses in the
that.
same area.
By tomorrow, you should be able to answer this question once and for all.
Ah, this is ridiculous. Are you really going to take up more of the time with your crazy theories?
You don't tell me what to do anymore. We know how you feel about the people of Terrace. Please don't let Gartha discourage you. This is important. And I don't think there's anyone else on this planet willing to brave those Rakghouls to find out. I'll be waiting to hear what you find.
Good to have you, Himmel. I don't know how I feel about his coat.
Whose coat?
Theron.
Oh, yeah. It's a little much.
Are you looking at your...
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh, I made a huge mistake.
What do you do? Oh dear, be careful.
I'm alright.
There, good as new.
Okay.
Badass video game character names. Conrad Werner.
Yes.
You have to name your turtle Conrad or Conrad Werner.
Conrad Werner is the hero we all deserve.
Yes.
Do we want to keep going?
It is fairly late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably call it here. I apologize for starting like an hour and a half late. Family gathering. Today is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow actually did episode 4 of Telltale's Blank Man come out?
Maybe?
If it did, oh god. I'm alright. If it did, I'll be doing that. Heal me. Thank you.
You're still going to be streaming tomorrow?
Most likely. I don't know.